Welcome to your messages from Spirit. We're going to see what the Divine wants you to know in this reading. I always want to remind you that these readings are generalized. So take what resonates with you, leave what doesn't, because that will resonate with someone else who's watching this reading. For those of you who like astrology-based readings, I also do those. So make sure that you check my channel for the other videos that I do. I'm also going to be getting some tarot cards to see what is coming up for you, okay? As I'm doing this, if you could subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell, that would be awesome. So I can see that there is movement that is here. You've got wonderful energies that are here, but we need to speak about what is standing in the way. We have some obstacles that I can see. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to shift these cards a little bit higher so that I can get more cards for you to clarify some of these messages that I can see, okay? So let me just grab some more cards for you and see what is coming up here. Oh, my card is stuck. All right, so bear with me just 1 second. Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. All right, we have our cards. I'm just going to pop these down and we can get started. So what I can see is you have 2 major arcana cards from our tarot cards. And like I always tell you, the major arcana cards really hold the weight of the reading. They're very powerful. So they really emphasize the messages that are here. And the first tarot card that you have is a major arcana card. And it's the major arcana card of the moon. The moon card is interesting because it encourages you to see and look at some blind spots that are here. Some of you, there are things that are happening in your lives that are just causing you to feel afraid. The moon card is a card that is encouraging you to work with your intuition. And not only that, I really love the energies of the moon card, because if you're working with your intuition and you're afraid about something, this is good because you can tap in and ask yourself the important questions. What am I afraid of? And then by doing that, your intuition starts working with you and revealing and giving you some insights and important information and messages. I like the moon card also because not only is it a major arcana card, it talks about your subconscious mind. It encourages to look at the messages that are coming through your dreams. So this is a sense of reflection that is here. This is a sense of that feeling of knowing that something is coming up, which is triggering you to feel afraid. And something that is coming up could be to do with competition. Something that is coming up could just be around conflicts, fights, petty fights, gossiping, because we have our 5 of Wands. And the 5 of Wands is following up after the moon card. So the fear that you are feeling right now could be to do with fights that are going on around you. Maybe you are involved in this conflict, and this is just making you feel like I don't know what to do next. So this is why our moon card, our major arcana card, was asking you to tap into your subconscious mind and to your intuition, and not only that, to your dreams, because by doing that you're going to be getting important messages about this situation. And the best way to get important messages about situations like this is before you go to sleep, put out the intention for your mind, for your subconscious mind to work together to deliver you through your dreams information about this situation. And when you do that, you are commanding your mind to go to work as you are sleeping and to find important information that is going to be able to assist you. I'm really emphasizing that because you also have the High Priestess card, which I told you was another major arcana card. And the High Priestess card again operates through premonition, through your dreams, through your subconscious mind. This is where the High Priestess really shines. The High Priestess brings in important messages from the divine, from the ether, that is able to come in as a download, as information that you can use to help you, to really give you insights that otherwise you are missing. When you're searching for something through your eyes, you're missing important information. The divine is asking you to close your eyes, to tap in to your subconscious mind, to your third eye. By doing that, you're going to see that information will start coming in. So as you can see, if you're focusing on our card, it looks like our woman, her eyes are closed, but when you look closer, you can see that her eyes are opened, meaning that if you go within, You're going to be able to see a lot more than you can when you're just looking for the answers out here in the real world. The answers that you need are really inside. The subconscious mind is going to reveal important information when you tap in and go within, maybe through meditation, maybe like I said, through your dreams. You're going to see that you're going to have just premonitions that are coming up. So what we're going to do next, we're going to go to our oracle cards, and you can see the oracle card is telling you that the stars are aligning. We have the stars, and not only that, we have our moon that is there. We had the moon card here also. So maybe the conflict, the chaos, the fights that are here are actually working for your own good, to push you towards important changes, because the stars are aligning. Things are happening in the background. And I know that sometimes when things that are pushing me to change are happening, I get afraid. And equally, you could just be feeling afraid because change is here. Your intuition is telling you that change is here. And the divine is telling you that the stars are aligning in your favor. The stars are going to be working with you if you again tap in to the cosmic mind. This message is really about going past this human realm and really go further. When you do, there is the missing key that you have been searching for. With your eyes opened, you have been missing this key, because this key, this knowledge, this missing piece of information is from the ether, from the divine, from your guides working with you. So, like I said, let's move on to the next card and see. The divine is telling you that it is time to heal. It is time to create peace. Peace with yourself. We saw you in an energy of conflict, of fighting, of competition. It's the Five of Wands, and the divine is saying, like, look, it's now time to heal, to love yourself, to make peace with yourself. Because when you do that, you're operating from a space that is peaceful, that is quiet. You're operating from a space of being healed, not being triggered by situations that are out of your control. Because the divine is wanting you to understand that things go wrong all the time. Shit happens, okay? It does. So don't be so hard on yourself. Because at the end of the day, look at this situation, whatever that has gone wrong, just look at it as a learning curve, as a stepping stone for the next chapter that is here. Again, the third eye is being emphasized. We already spoke about the High Priestess, the Major Arcana card, and the third eye again is coming up. So the divine, even in our oracle cards, is coming up and telling you that you're working with the energies of the High Priestess, and the energies of the High Priestess is bringing in information from the other realm, information that can help you, information that you need. So really close your eyes and actively try to see through your third eye. It's not that difficult to do. It might take a little bit of practice, but honestly, it's not that difficult to do. So the next card that you have, the divine is telling you that once you've tapped in, and now, once you are ready, the divine is going to start sending you signs to point you in the right direction, sending you signs to give you a thumbs up that you're on the right path. So make sure that you're looking for these signs. And not only that, make sure that you're asking the divine for what type of signs you want the divine to send to you. And as you do that, the divine is able to know what you like and can tailor make your signs for you. The divine is saying that there's a situation, we already saw the situation with the Five of Wands, and we already spoke about this. And the divine is saying, like, start paying attention to the red flags. There's a situation here that is brewing, and the divine is saying to you, really start paying attention to what is going on. There are some red flags that are here that you might be missing. Pay attention. So not only are you paying attention to the signs, you're also paying attention to any red flags too. Because by doing this, this is when you can start preparing yourself for the new chapter that I can see that is on the cards for you. We spoke about healing. Okay, we spoke about healing, and healing is coming up again. Okay, so the divine is asking you now to heal your inner child. You're making peace with yourself, with that person in the mirror that is always looking back at you. You're making peace with them. And then you're journeying in deep to go and make peace with your inner child and heal your inner child. So there's a lot of healing that is going to be triggered on this journey, and it is good because we are seeing that the next cards, things are changing. Once you've healed, once you're at peace, once you are centered and grounded, things start to shift, things start to change, things start to flow in an easier way. Okay, and so the divine is saying, as things are starting to change and flow in the way that you're just going to be like, wow, I waited for these movements to happen in my life for such a long time, and here we are. So the divine is saying it is time to start believing in the impossible, because luck is on your side. And so we're going to look at the next card, which is our last card. As you're believing in the impossible, the divine also wants you to know that this whole process is leading to a victorious ending, a happy ending. So the divine is saying victory is yours if you stay focused, because you are almost there. Don't stay in the energy of feeling afraid about what is happening. Understand that this is pushing you to a new you, to a new chapter. A new era is starting to emerge. There's nothing to be afraid of. There's victory that is here. Do whatever it is that you need to do to encourage this change. And whilst you're there, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, comment, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I'll see you soon. It's a goodbye.